Hi, my name is Alicia Graves, and my unit of instruction is how to use media to market libraries and their services while providing examples of types of media that could be used and how to use them. The potential learners for this unit of instruction are librarians or library staff who would like to draw in new patrons or inform existing patrons of library events and services using social media. It's important that learners be trained on using forms of social media in their libraries because the majority of their patrons are already using some form of social media on their cell phone or on their computer. The learning outcome of this instruction is for staff members to be properly equipped with the tools to promote library services and events using various forms of social media, whether it be to connect with community members or businesses, or their patrons or potential existing patrons. This unit of instruction should make it possible for library staff to inform existing and future patrons of what the library has to offer them using multiple forms of social media. So what exactly is social media? Social media is described as being any website or application that allows users to share content with one another as a form of social networking. Some sites commonly used for forms of social media are Facebook, which is used to share photos, connect with others, and create events; YouTube, which is used to create a channel, get subscribers, create learning videos, and promote events; Instagram, which is photo-based, so you share photos, connect with other people and businesses, use hashtags to find similar searches and follow others; and Twitter, where you follow others, gain followers, and you use short sentences to promote and describe events and services. This course will allow users to recognize various forms of social media and what each form's function is. So before engaging in this unit of instruction, learners should be familiar with basic computer skills. I won't be covering computer skills specifically in my instruction, so it's really important for them to know how to turn on their computers and navigate the internet on their own. I would also say that it's important for them to have an understanding of their library and its services. It would be difficult to market an event or a service if you're unaware of what types of events and services you provide. I will evaluate this in the beginning by using a questionnaire and have a disclaimer. And if anybody seems like they don't know how to do these things or they're not well equipped with these things, I would let them know that this unit of instruction is not for them and provide them with something that might be a little bit more helpful. So how can libraries benefit from this unit of instruction? The overall objective and purpose of this instruction is for libraries and its staff to be better connected with their communities. The motivation is to provide library staff with a fun new way to market their services and events that everyone can use. Using social media as a way to market these things to a community is the motivation behind the instruction because it allows the library to branch out and gain new patrons that they were not connecting with before. It allows libraries to target new library users, share events that are happening in the library, assist with patron questions and concerns, to promote collections, even underutilized collections, and it allows the library and its staff to teach and assist. So let's dive a little deeper into the actual unit of instruction. So this unit of instruction will be completely online. It's beneficial for learners of this unit because it allows learners interested in this unit to take the course from anywhere. It also ensures that the learner has direct access to a computer and the internet, which is essential in creating, using, and maintaining social media accounts. I think it's the best form of instruction based on what this class is for. The individuals taking this course are working information professionals who likely work evenings and weekends. Online instruction will allow them the flexibility in their professions. So this unit of instruction actually includes a lot of web-based activities. The learner's ability to create the account, host the account, locate other individuals, reach patrons or potential patrons, will demonstrate every aspect of what they have learned in the instruction. This will be, this will be measured by creating small assignments, such as writing a biography of the establishment that they work at, or posting a future event, or even friending or following other classmates' pages or accounts. And lastly, my instruction will be a combination of direct and interactive teaching. My lectures will be pre-recorded using Snagit and Google Sites, but it will be interactive in the required Zoom meetings that I will have for my course, as well as interacting with students' social media sites that they've created, such as leaving comments or liking things, or following them back, or even sending them direct messages on their social media platforms. So I kind of just wanted to provide an example of how the instruction will be laid out. And here is a video I created using Snagit, and it's basically just an introduction to Twitter, to see how Twitter is set up, and see what the beginning page will look like and how you kind of get started with Twitter. So I just want to play that really quick. So that was just an example of how I want to instruct my students. I want it to be a little bit engaging. I want to be able to to speak and show them what I'm doing at the same time, so it's easier to follow. I also think communication between students is super essential in this unit of instruction. So because of that, I think I'll be using Zoom. This is a platform that allows communication among students, and I think it'll work well because Zoom not only allows students to meet up and share their links to their social media pages, but it also allows me to make quizzes and polls. So I was thinking after each unit, students would be required to attend a mandatory Zoom meeting. In this meeting, they'll share their accounts with one another, and then learners will then be required to make a post to other students' accounts, or like a comment, or at least post to two students' accounts, depending on the unit of instruction. So for my Twitter example, I would require that every student makes their Twitter account, and then they go on to their mandatory Zoom meeting at the select time, and then they will share their accounts, and then maybe each student goes on at least two other students' Twitter accounts and likes whatever tweet they put out. This is just an example. And finally, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the polls and quizzes that I mentioned. This is just going into more about the Zoom meeting polls and quizzes. I really wanted to be able to measure what the students were learning and make sure that I was evaluating what they were learning and make sure that they're getting out of the course what they wanted to. So I thought that I would, after some of the challenging units, I would like to add quizzes to the mandatory meeting to see if students understood the material and they're getting out of the course what they were looking to get out of it. I was also thinking that some of the questions I might ask just to make sure that my instruction is clear and is clear in getting to the point is maybe a little survey about how they find this lecture. So example, I find this lecture interesting, okay, or boring. Regarding the amount of variety of materials within the lecture, I'd like to see A, more variety, B, it's great as is, C, less variety. My least favorite part about this course is blank. My favorite part about this course is blank. This will help me improve with my units of instruction. And it'll allow me to see what is working for each unit. That way I can adjust the course. Another way that I'll be able to evaluate is through the ability of students to successfully set up their social media accounts and post the necessary information required of them with each unit. If they're unable to do this, or unable to post a link for other learners to visit their pages, I could reach out and ask if there's an issue with some part of the unit of instruction. And then if multiple people do this, then I know that there's something on my part that I'm not doing correctly. So that will be beneficial. Overall, I think this will be a great unit of instruction, and I'm excited to see what kind of social media libraries can create to network with other businesses in their communities and patrons and potential patrons.